Hey folks, and welcome to the latest video in the Rhapsody Power Pack series. I'm Andy Lapping, and in this video I'll show you how to configure the model element dashboards we saw in the last video. I'll create a simple dashboard for SysML, but the process is the same for any profile. Dashboards are created in profiles. I'm creating mine here in this SysML extension profile. Now, the easiest way to get started is using a dashboard diagram. And since this is a SysML model and SysML has hijacked the Add New menus, I'll use the Add Model Element helper we saw in an earlier video to add one. Let's now create a dashboard called SysML Dashboard. I'll then drag on the profile and add a has dashboard relationship. Now this is for performance reasons, so when the user's dashboard is launched, it doesn't have to search everywhere for these dashboard elements, it only has to check the profiles for these relationships. Now we can have this dashboard apply to multiple elements. For base terms like package, we use this tag, which is a comma separated list. For new terms, we drag those onto the diagram and connect them with an isDashboard4. For demonstration purposes, we've now made this dashboard applicable to packages and blocks. Now to configure the dashboard itself, which is done using rows and elements. Now typically I'd do this on different diagrams and I'd keep them tidy, but since this is a quick demo, we'll do it all here on this one. Let's add a new row and we'll connect it to the dashboard with a has row dependency. Now of course we can have as many rows as we want and we typically give them more meaningful names. Now rows have elements, of which there are three types. Dashboard elements are simply cells on the dashboard that don't create anything, so header cells, blank cells and so on. Let's add one simply called stuff, and we'll connect it to the row with a row element dependency. In its tags, we can give it a label, that's the text shown in the dashboard. Now if we don't supply one, then the name will be used instead. We can create a blank cell by clearing the show text checkbox. Next, let's add a dashboard button called block. Now as the name implies, this will become a single clickable button in the dashboard. To tell the dashboard what to create, we can use this tag for base elements, or we can connect it to a stereotype for new terms. Let's connect it to the block new term stereotype from the SysML profile. Now we can give any cell a tooltip, which might be plain text or HTML. If we don't, then the tooltip will be taken from the tooltip property of the connected stereotype, and if that's empty, then the stereotype description will be used. We can also use a label instead of the name as before, and even have it use the connected stereotype name as a third option. Lastly, let's add a dashboard selector. Now this gives us a combo box in the dashboard. Let's connect this one to two of the SysML diagram stereotypes. In the tags, we can also give those individual labels. Again, if we don't, they'll just take the stereotype names. Now the label tag is used as a heading in the combo box. For example, let's give this one a label of SysML diagrams. Okay, that's enough. Now let's actually use it. Let's select a package and invoke the dashboard. Now there's lots more we could do, but let's just do one more thing. Let's apply some formatting. Now we can do this in bulk or we can do it individually, and there's a priority order for formatting. Let's format the entire row to use a different background colour. Now if we invoke the dashboard, there is our new colouring. For the first cell in our dashboard, let's make that stand out as a header by applying a different formatting directly to that. That's going to override whatever the row says. And that's it. Creating dashboards is as simple as that. Well, that's it for this video. Over the course of the series, we'll explore the rest of the Rhapsody Power Pack features that will greatly improve your Rhapsody user experience. So please do subscribe if you want to be notified as those videos get published. But for now, thanks for watching.